What the hell is going on with Trump supporters? These guys are nuts, dude. Like, whoa, buddy, right? So a man was arrested in Kannapolis, North Carolina, with van full of guns and explosives, allegedly researched killing Joe Biden. It gets worse, by the way. Spoiler alert. This guy was a pedophile as well. So let's read this article here. This is from WBTV. On your side. I believe this is local news. Kannapolis, North Carolina. A man was arrested in Kannapolis with a van full of guns, with plans to carry out an act of terrorism, including trying to assassinate Joe Biden. An order filed in federal court earlier this month outlines the plans by a man identified as Alexander Hillel Treisman, who also used the alias Alexander S. Thies. Treisman is originally from the state of Washington, Kannapolis police have said. In the order, a federal magistrate judge outlined the reasons why Treisman should continue to be held in jail on child pornography charges. Again, you think, oh, someone's trying to kill Joe Biden, that's why they're sent to jail. Oh, wait, no, child pornography, what? Right? But that's just, really makes you think. I don't know what the hell is going on with Trump supporters, but, Trump logic is, oh, someone who calls themselves an anti-fascist set a fence on fire. Oh no, I guess every person who calls themselves an anti-fascist must be burning down cities. That's what they really believe. They think that unironically. So I'm going to spin that on its head. A Trump supporter being a pedophile with child pornography? I guess all Trump supporters are pedophiles. Really, really interesting how you can turn that one so easily. Although Treisman currently faces pornography charges, the order details a list of factors related to the defendant's plans for a possible act of terror as grounds he should remain in custody. According to the order, Treisman was arrested in late May after employees at a bank in Kannapolis called police to investigate a white van that had been left in the parking lot. What is he, a Grand Theft Auto mission giver? Why is he leaving a white van full of guns in a fucking parking lot at a bank? What? Like, hello? Are you supposed to walk into, like, the little, like, fucking, like, the hover area in the back of the van to start the mission? Like, seriously? Are you supposed to get into the van to start the mission? Is this like a mini game in Grand Theft Auto 3? Seriously, it's bizarre stuff. Through the windows, KPD officers observed an AR-15 style rifle, a box for a Taurus .380 handgun, a canister of the explosive material tannerite, and a box of 5.56 caliber ammunition. The order said, referencing testimony from a FBI agent apparently. I guess I'm supposed to say a Federal Bureau of Intelligence agent, I guess. Is that what FBI stands for, isn't it? Federal Bureau of Intelligence? Is that what it is? Am I, like, what does that mean? Did I just make that up? Federal Bureau of Investigation. There we go. Holy shit, I'm an idiot. I am a dullard, everybody, and you get your news from me? Unsubscribe immediately. But anyway, so an FBI agent who investigated the case as a part of the Joint Terrorism Task Force. So as you can see, this definitely is the visage of someone that would be arrested for child pornography. Absolutely. The order said a search of the van found approximately $509,000 of U.S. currency believed to be the defendant's inheritance, books about survival, bomb making, improved weapons, and Islam. There's a missing comma there, but I'll accept it. Drawing of swastikas and planes crashing into buildings, and 5 more guns. What? What? Okay. All right. He looks like he is just about to get a haircut, changing myself in the chat says. He looks like he was, if they didn't arrest him on child porn, he was going to get a haircut that day, but they got him, unfortunately, just right beforehand. Just really hate when that happens. When Treisman was arrested, the order said officers found driver's licenses from 3 different states. The order said agents also discovered he had purchased the various weapons in states across the country, including Washington, Kansas, New Hampshire, and West Virginia. The order said agents found child pornography on 8 8 different electronic devices. Like, if you're going to have child porn, you got to distribute it among all of your devices. Have some on your Nintendo DS, you got to have some on your cell phone, have some on your PSP, get some on your laptop, get some on your Xbox. You just got to have it all across. You got to make sure it's equally distributed and not locked down in any capacity behind any sort of defense mechanisms. Just have it all out there, along with other pictures and posts related to plans and ideas for possible terrorist acts, including the following. And I was gonna just read all of these, but there's so many. I'm just gonna read the first two, because I think that gives you a good inkling. And again, you can read the article yourself if you want. You could just pause and just read these, but. A note created on October 15th, 2019 found in defendant's Samsung S9 cell phone. They had a more updated cell phone than I have. I haven't gotten a new phone in 3 years. I've got an S7. They've got an S9. Right? Someone give me money so I can upgrade my devices, right? But anyway, describing a plan to perform a mass shooting at a mall food court on Christmas or Black Friday. Certainly very interesting. Still images from video footage of the Christchurch, New Zealand mosque shooting that defendant downloaded on March 21st, 2020 and related internet searches. So the reason why I highlighted this especially is because one of the things that I've been saying for a while now is that when you have these isolated acts of terrorism, it teaches other people. You don't think that Columbine, led to Sandy Hook, led to something like Christchurch, and when people see people get away with things or get caught, they make notes. That's what they do. They watch these things, they watch documentaries about these incidents, and they learn from the other people's mistakes. So this guy clearly, not all there mentally speaking. He's definitely kind of a weirdo. But again, he was studying things like the Christchurch massacre. Right? They will, whenever a terrorist attack happens, the people that are interested in kind of doing that kind of stuff will get smarter and will get better. And there's also a thing of there's so many of these terror attacks foiled because they aren't smart enough. And that's another thing, is because these people will research, how did this person get caught? Oh, they posted a sticky note on someone's door saying that they're going to murder them or something because they have a Joe Biden yard sign. Oh, they left a van full of all their guns in a bank parking lot for some reason, right? So someone's going to read this story and they're going to learn from this mistake. And that's what's so important about combating white nationalist terrorism in this country. But Treisman has not been charged with any crime related to his possession of the guns or other evidence the agents found. So, this is just the kind of stuff that you really need to be aware of. It's just really fucked up. The internet has socialized a lot of things, and in this case, the socialization of blueprints for terrorism are a huge problem. And there's really nothing we can do about it. There is nothing we can do about it. The only thing we can do is to, before people become radicalized into right-wing terrorists, stop them at that point. If someone becomes radicalized and they have the wherewithal and the smarts, chances are they will be able to, look up this information. It's a news, it's kind of hard to just censor all of this stuff. I remember when the Christchurch massacre happened, almost 2 years ago now, almost everyone was like, don't share this. Don't give the people, the credit that they deserve. Don't give them the attention. And that didn't work. Okay, you didn't post it on your Twitter page, right? Okay, and, it still happened. People can still learn from it. The video is on the internet forever. I don't know. I feel like this kind of stuff needs to be spread as far and as wide as possible. Because if you teach as many people as possible how these things happen, right, they're going to be more interested in stopping people from getting to that point down the pike of being right-wing terrorists. The people that go from Ben Shapiro's podcast to shooting up a mosque. Those kind of people. They're the through line is there, and we need to stop them before they get to that point. And that's kind of one of the goals of my show, is I want to de-radicalize people. I want to show people the tools in order to de-radicalize people. I want people to be very well equipped when it comes to dealing with right-wing terrorism. And censorship does not do that. It does not give that kind of effect. I don't think, because the people that are in the waiting room for these kind of terror attacks, they can get around that stuff. A lot of these people know how to use things like the dark web. They can find that stuff. So I think censoring a lot of the stuff, or not wanting to talk about it, I understand. Like, if you have like a Twitter account that you use for like cat pics and you don't want to see like mass shooter stuff on there, that's fine, right? I understand that. But I don't know. Coordinated censorship campaigns, self-censorship campaigns, are definitely something I disagree with. So just throwing that out there. And be safe, everyone. Be safe. Again, what the hell is going on with Trumpers? What the hell is going on with Trumpers? Child pornography. I guess that's a thing with all Trumpers now. Someone got arrested for child porn. I guess all Trumpers are child porn hammers. That's just how it works. But yeah, so totally not satirical, not a parody, and not joking at all when I say that, by the way. I'm just, again, able to say and do whatever I want. Free speech, buddy. Free speech. But, yes. Yes.